Hi, my name is Pablo Cantu. I'm currently a teacher at Eagle Pass High School, and I'm doing this admissions interview for the principal certification at Sam Houston State University. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am currently in my 17th year of teaching here at Eagle Pass High School. Luckily, I've been teaching here all 17 years. I've been part of the social studies department, teaching from world geography from the very beginning, and currently I'm teaching dual credit Texas government, dual credit U.S. history, and economics. Economics is usually a class that I've been teaching for the past 12, 15 years, and I currently love that. In case you're hearing a noise right now, because I just heard it right now, it's my wound vac that I have attached to myself. I just had surgery a week ago, actually, on the 12th. So they have this machine attached to me, which can be a little bit noisy at times, but that's what I have to go with. Okay, let me go over the questions with you. What can you tell us about yourself and your experiences that make you a good candidate for the Principal Certification Program? I am someone that doesn't say no to a challenge, whether it be getting my master's in a certain discipline, whether it be sponsoring something, whether it be getting the kids to do something out of the ordinary that is beneficial to their learning. It's something that I embrace the challenge. I have been, in the past couple of years, I was a student council sponsor for 13 years, NHS sponsor for around 5 years, senior class sponsor for 5 years. I was a cheerleading sponsor for 1, and this past couple of years I was the yearbook sponsor as well for, I think it was 4 years. Being sponsor and advisor for all these different clubs and organizations has taught me a lot, has taught me how to work with different types of students besides the ones that I have in my classroom. Being able to coordinate, be able to delegate, be able to give the kids a better chance, a better opportunity to create new things that will be better for us, will be better for them, things that they can take into the real world and use for their advantage. One of the biggest things that we did as a student council sponsor and as student council here at Eagle Pass High School was that we were the host of the 2014 Student Council State Convention in Arlington. We hosted close to 5,000 students and teachers over a 3-day weekend in Arlington. Arlington, if you're not aware, compared to where Eagle Pass is, this is a great state of Texas. Eagle Pass is, you can see my hand, right here on the border with Mexico. Well, Arlington is all the way over here. So coordinating, taking backdrops, decorations, uniforms, bags, kids, we took over 100 kids to perform and coordinate this event was a challenge. Even though I did have a great help from my staff, from the staff here at Eagle Pass High School and my administration, the main part of it fell on my shoulders. In other words, if it didn't go well, I was the one to blame. Now, if it went well, it was the kids. The kids were the ones that made it succeed. The kids and my coworkers made it what it was. So I'll take the blame for something, but I won't take the praise. The praise goes out to the kids. The kids are the ones that do a lot of the work. They're the ones that get there and do the work. That was a student council. I think the one sponsorship that I did learn quite a bit from was being the cheerleading sponsor. Having to work with cheer moms is an experience in its own. Having them work with you and help you in anything that you need for the group was positive. I've seen past cheer sponsors that are like, their name is dragged through the mud by the moms. And luckily, me and my co-sponsor at that time, they liked us. Why? I don't know. I guess we're goofy and stuff like that, and we listened to the girls. We didn't let them run over us. We had our set rules, and they had to follow it. But I guess because we were constantly fair with everyone, we didn't play favorites. And that's something as a principal you're going to have to do as well. You will have kids that you like a little bit more than others, because that's just the personality that attracts you to them. But in terms of discipline, in terms of activities for them, you have to be constantly fair. Whether it might not seem fair to other ones, you know in your heart of hearts that it's fair. like I said, I'm someone that's adapt to learning new ideas and to delegate them and not micromanage. I had a principal before that was a micromanager, and it did not work at all. Okay, next question. What does it mean to you to be understanding, respectful, and inclusive of diverse populations? It means that you're showing respect. You're showing respect to everyone that is around you, whether they are male, female, whether their sexual orientation is different from yours, where their ethnic background is different or their religious background is different. You respect everyone the same way. You give them and show them the respect that all of us as individuals deserve. And by showing respect to them, in turn, they'll be respectful to you. Now, we might not get along, we might not agree with what they want, but at least we're showing them the respect to listen to them, to think and take their ideas and see if it could possibly work or not. But you're listening to them. You're listening to them. You're not being disrespectful. You're not degrading them. You're paying attention and listening and listening and listening. Like there's a current political ad says, we might not agree on something, but I'll be sure to be there to listen to you. And I think that's what it takes. I think we need to do that. How do you use reflection and thoughtfulness in your professional growth? Well, as a teacher, I've been teaching for 17 years. One subject I've been teaching for over 15 years. Do I just teach the same thing every single year for that subject? No. Every year it's different. Every year I look at what worked with one class or that didn't work with another class and change it up. Or have a new idea, hey, maybe this class will be able to do this assignment. Change it. Do different. Don't be the same. And if it didn't work, try to figure out a different way to approach that project with your next group of kids that you're going to get. Or don't do it at all. We learn from what we do. And we learn from taking a step back, seeing how it went, evaluating ourselves, and seeing how can we change? How can we make it better? Maybe it was a success, but how can it be a little bit better? That's something that we need to look at. Something that we need to take the time and look at what's going on. Okay. Last question. Describe some effective school leadership practices. Being fair, listening, being respectful to your coworkers, to those that on the ladder, the executive ladder. My mind is going blank right now. Being respectful to everyone, from the cafeteria workers to your secretaries, to your teachers, to your administrators, to your coworkers. Being fair and not saying that you're better than them. Don't ever assume that you are better than anyone else. We are all equal. We might have different jobs. We might have different careers. We might have different educational backgrounds. But all in all, we're the same. We're the same. And we need to respect everyone in that way. And a good leader knows that. And sometimes it might, just by saying good morning to someone. Sometimes by just telling them, good job. That was great. That was an awesome idea that you had. Or just listening. I'm not an administrator. I'm not. But as a sponsor before, and if I had teachers helping me out, I'd get them little gifts out of my own pocket. I'd get them little gifts, whether it be a cupcake, whether it be some candy, whether it be a bag of chips, whether it be a gift card. Give them something to show that you appreciate them. The little things go a long way. Anything else, just let me know. If I have to do this interview again, I'll do it again. That's part of my job. Okay, thanks. Have a nice day.